Hello, shoegaze lovers and dream pop fans. I am Brenna with your Shoegaze Sundays weekly update. It is Halloween week, so I'm really excited to share with you a couple of new releases because there have been tons and tons of new releases this month. There's been a lot just this week. We had Capital finally have their full album released. There's a new release from Alcest. I believe there's a new release from Cigarettes After Sex. Dead Horse 1 has a new release that's available. And there's lots of good stuff circulating and floating around right now. So if you want some new stuff, DKFM does New Tracks Weekend every weekend, and they should be chock full of new goodness for you this week if that's of interest. The other thing I wanted to share with you before I got into the picks of the week is that I was able to go to a couple of shoegaze dream pop concerts this weekend. I also went to a darkwave show as well that was excellent, but I'll stick to the content and the genre of what we're talking about here at Shoegaze Sundays. So on Saturday, I was able to catch DIIV, who were absolutely amazing. I unfortunately didn't love their supporting act on this tour. However, that did not take away from the fact that they played so well. The new album is amazing. It's definitely going to be on my best of list somewhere. I usually pick about 10 of my favorite albums, so that was amazing. I also got a chance to go see Jay Som, who absolutely killed it. The band is just so wonderful. They're such a hybrid of kind of psychedelic rock, shoegaze, even some kind of more straight up indie tracks, but they always have that floaty feeling behind them. I absolutely love that show this week. So if they're out in your neck of the woods, definitely go check them out. So for our content this week, since it is Halloween week, I picked two newer releases, one of which is a little bit spooky and fits that content, but then for our last pick of the week and our classic track, I definitely went with Halloween vibes. So to get you started, I did get a message from Fur Cone Children, which is super awesome. People reach out to me and ask to share new releases, share songs, but it's always special when like one of your favorite bands reaches out to you. So that was really cool. They have a new album that was released last month in September. And of course, my dear friend Chrissy Vanderwoerd has guested on a couple of those tracks, but I selected just one of the Fur Cone Children tracks. This is called Making Friends is Easy, and it's excellent. It's got a little more of that kind of psychedelic rock drive, which is another one of those hybrids that I'm really into. So hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, I may be kind of looking at more of those psych rock shoegaze hybrids coming up here real soon. So if that's of interest, you'll want to check in for that. Anyway, without further ado, here is a clip from Making Friends is Easy by Fur Cone Children. So the next track I have for you comes from Portland, Oregon's Lazy Legs. Lazy Legs is one of the many projects that Michael Tesner is involved with, and I absolutely adore this band as well as the Soft Lashes and pretty much anything else this guy touches. Peanut Butter is the track that I've selected, and it's such a perfect name because the song is warm and gooey and thick and kind of has that fuzzy, thick, warm blanket shoegaze noise, but still has all of those hallmarks that make it dreamy and sweet, kind of like peanut butter, right? So I totally loved the track's name. I totally love this track. If you pull open Bandcamp and look at the cover art for this album, it's super cool. Anyway, I'll stop talking about how great it is and let you have a sample of Peanut Butter from Lazy Legs. So here at the halfway point, we're gonna dip into some more spooky vibed Halloween shoegaze tunes. The next song I have for you is by True Widow. They are one of my favorite shoegaze kind of darker hybrid bands. I think they do it really well, but they still stay pretty firmly rooted in what I would consider shoegaze. The track I've selected is Four Teeth, though I recommend this whole album. It's excellent. And I may or may not have plugged this song before, but regardless, it bears repeating. It's a perfect Halloween track. Here is Four Teeth by True Widow. So to round out our songs for this week, I have selected a song whose title bears the holiday's name itself. This is Halloween by Sonic Youth. Sonic Youth is not really truly a shoegaze band. However, they're widely respected by most of us who like shoegaze, noise, dream pop, all of the adjacent genres that come along with that kind of noise and that kind of composition with the music. So here is a clip from Halloween by Sonic Youth.
There's something shifting in the distance. Don't know what it is. Days as days gone, except for that feeling that's crawling up inside of me as you sing your song.
So as always, thank you so much for tuning in with us and checking in with Shoegaze Sunday's weekly update. Fur Cone Children does have an awesome green tape that you can buy on Bandcamp. I recently this summer kind of got back into collecting things on cassette, especially since a lot of the smaller labels I love and support do tapes instead of vinyl because of the cost of that. So if that's something you're into, that's really cool. It's a limited run. Next week we should have some new different kinds of ways in which we're presenting the content. We've got a lot of new fun stuff on the horizon as we're always trying to change and update. And I will have a psychedelic rock / shoegaze hybrid collection for you for that highlight genre show that I've missed because of Calima Shoegazer, which is a very worthy reason not to have done that for the 20th episode. But we're at 25, so I'm really excited to share some of those selections as far as my favorite bands, my favorite songs that are psychedelic shoegaze. If you're new to the show, please click the banner, like Strange Ways Radio, subscribe to us, and I hope you all have a very happy Halloween and continue to shoegaze on, my friends.